You stand up. You walk into the kitchen. You know exactly why you're going there. And then you arrive. And it's gone. You stand in the doorway, completely blank. What did I come in here for? You haven't lost your mind. You're not getting old. And it's definitely not a sign that something's wrong with you. In fact, what just happened is your brain working perfectly, doing exactly what it was designed to do. The reason you forgot isn't random. There's a specific, hidden trigger, and once you understand it, you'll never feel stupid about it again. Here's the strange part. It's not the walking that makes you forget. It's not the distance. It's not how busy you are. It's the doorway. The actual physical act of passing through a doorway is what wipes the thought. This sounds absurd at first. A door is just a gap in a wall. How could walking through it delete a thought from your head? But psychologists have tested this carefully, and the doorway really is the culprit. In one study, people moved through a space doing simple memory tasks. Sometimes they walked the same distance across a single room. Other times they walked through a doorway into a new room. Same distance, same amount of time, same task. But the people who walked through a doorway forgot significantly more. The door did something the open room didn't. To understand why, you have to understand how your brain organizes your life. Your brain doesn't store your day as one long, continuous film. That would be overwhelming. Instead, it chops your experience into segments, little episodes, scenes. And it's constantly looking for signals that one scene has ended and another has begun. Psychologists call these signals event boundaries. A doorway is one of the strongest event boundaries there is. When you cross a threshold, some deep part of your brain quietly says, "That scene is over. New room, new scene, new context." And so it does something helpful. It takes everything from the previous scene, your thoughts, your intentions, the reason you stood up, and it files it away, neatly, out of the way. The problem is the thing it filed away is the exact thing you needed. Think of it like this. Imagine your working memory as a desk. The thought, "Go get my phone charger," is sitting right there on top, easy to grab. Then you walk through the doorway. Your brain treats that doorway like the end of a chapter, so it sweeps the desk clean and files that thought into a drawer to make room for the new scene you're walking into. The thought isn't deleted, it's just been put away. That's why you stand there feeling blank. The information is still in there. It's just been compartmentalized, locked in a drawer labeled the living room, while your body is now standing in the kitchen. Now here's the genuinely useful part. Because once you know the mechanism, there's a simple fix. You've probably already discovered it by accident. You walk back into the original room, and suddenly it comes flooding back. Oh, the charger. That's not a coincidence. By returning to the room where you formed the thought, you step back into the original scene. You reopen the drawer. The brain reinstates the context, and the buried intention rises back to the surface. Going back works because you're returning to the episode where the memory was filed. But there's an even better trick, one that stops the forgetting before it happens. Keep the thought active as you cross the boundary. Say it out loud. Phone charger, phone charger. Or picture the object vividly in your mind as you walk. When you hold the thought in the front of your mind, the doorway can't quietly file it away, because you won't let the scene close. So let's go back to that moment in the doorway, the blank stare, the frustration. Here's what's really happening. Your brain isn't failing you. It's doing something remarkably intelligent. Most of what you were thinking about in one room genuinely is irrelevant in the next. The brain assumes the old scene's clutter can be cleared away, and almost all the time, it's right. It's keeping your mind tidy, efficient, ready for whatever the new room holds. Occasionally, it clears away the one thing you actually wanted. That's the cost of a system that's otherwise saving you from drowning in mental noise all day long. And there's a final twist. The newest research suggests these same event boundaries can actually sharpen your memory for the things you learn right at the moment of transition. The doorway that buries one thought can spotlight another. So the next time you walk into a room and stand there completely blank, don't sigh. Don't call yourself forgetful. Just smile, turn around, walk back, and let the doorway hand your thought right back to you. Your brain didn't glitch, it filed, and now you know exactly which drawer to open. If you found that interesting, There are 100 more little quirks of your mind just like this one. That's what this whole channel is about. The science of being human, 2 minutes at a time.